The fastest guide to Apex Legends if you have some time to kill. First things first, if you are new, the difference between ALC settings and normal settings is if you play the game every single day or you play the game often, ALCs would be for you, normal settings would be concrete, just set it and leave it. However, ALCs are completely customizable and they will take time to perfect per person. Weapons that use light ammo shoot the fastest and are typically the most reliable, most notably the R99 and the R301. The R99 has heavy recoil, but with time and consistency it can be fast and reliable. The R301 is the same, but with easier recoil control. Both these weapons are well rounded and an amazing place to start if you don't know exactly which weapons you should use at the beginning. Weapons that use heavy ammo have a stronger recoil, but as a trade-off it slows down your target, most notably the Car SMG and the Wingman. Both weapons have the ability to slow down your target while you're shooting at them, but the Car SMG shoots very similar to the R99. A bit more difficult to control the recoil, but once you do, it'll have an amazing trade-off. The Wingman is strong, but it's not as strong as it was since the first season, but it definitely is a versatile weapon. Once you get used to the kick, it can put someone down in 3 shots. Honorable mention is the Flatline, the cousin to the R301. Strong recoil, but with a notable left kick. If you can control the recoil, you can put someone down pretty quickly. Flatline is a crafted weapon, but if you see it around or you have the mats to craft it, I honestly would pick it up and give it a try. Shotguns are amazing close range defense weapons, most notably the PK, or the Peacekeeper, or the Mastiff. Always remember, if you're using a shotgun in any game, you want a shotgun bolt. 100% shotgun bolt, that is what you want. Always find a shotgun bolt when you start the game. Shotgun bolts are useful and it increases the time between every shot that you take. When using the Peacekeeper, you generally want to stay inside of this range. Anything further and pellets are not going to hit your target as effectively as they would if you're in close range. What you want to try to do is get that first charge shot to knock off the most damage possible. Headshots are best, but you can't get away with a body shot. Charging the shot always does more damage, and you notice the charged shot is charged when the crosshair in the middle with the blue 3 dots are centered on the crosshair. Once it's charged, take your shot, and there's less shots that you have to follow up with, and more ammo you can save. The Mastiff is a little different. The Mastiff shoots in a horizontal pattern as indicated by the crosshair in front of you. Best thing to remember while using a Mastiff, you hardly ever want to hip fire the Mastiff because it's more shots that you need to take, and you'll likely run out of ammo before you actually down your target. While using the Mastiff, what you want to do is aim so you can get the most shots on your target and not have to waste as much ammo. Energy weapons are fun, like the Havoc and the Devotion. There are other energy weapons like the Triple Take Sniper or the L-Star. Energy weapons are great weapons, but they have a very unique recoil pattern and they have a very long time to charge up. You can find success with these weapons if you are lucky enough to find a turbocharger, but if you don't have a turbocharger, my advice is use these weapons in a very close range and aggressive manner. Before cutting the corner, make sure your weapon is charged up before you go in. Once you do go in, hip fire the weapon. Similar to the Havoc as well. The different weapon types can be fun and interesting to master as well as the rest of the game. It's a very different game from Warzone if you are coming from Warzone or any game like it. Bonus tip before the end of the video: if you do play ranked and you use the Rampage, just know we don't like you. Stop it. Go away.